What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of Pufferfish Gaming. Today, we're going to be ranking MLB teams off of their season and if they're going to make the playoffs. Starting off with, or I should get my intro going first. Yes, and this is for the 2025 season so far. I have my bracket printed down in my room. No, wait, that's for NFL, my bad. Yes, so this is who I think is going to make it and might not. Starting off with the Yankees. I will be saving the Mariners for last. Yankees, I don't know. Listen, I just don't know about the Yankees. I don't think they're a good enough team, but I don't think they're a bad enough team to not make one. I'm gonna put them in, I don't know, because they're not having their exponential year this year. Rays. I don't. Rays. Yeah, I don't know. Nah. I'm gonna put them in you're not, because the Rays have just fallen off. They're not in the wild card anymore. They started off on fire, now they're just Toronto Blue Jays, World Series contenders, nothing to say about them. Sorry for speaking too fast, but early. Go check out their record, best record in the MLB right now. At least on this day that I'm recording. Miami Marlins, y'all are going in. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, they're such a bad team. Cardinals, I don't know nothing about them. MLB Network does not talk about them that much. Houston Astros, you're making the playoffs. Wild card nor division. They're gonna get either way because they always beat the Seattle Mariners. Either way, every single time. Atlanta Braves. Suck. get out. Baltimore Orioles. Be gone. There's 3 teams back to back. Dang. All right, Cleveland Guardians. You're making the. Oh no! Why'd I put them there? They started off good, and then they just started sucking. Y'all are going in. You are. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know if they're gonna make the wild card still. Rockies. Oh my gosh, they are worst team in the MLB right now. Detroit Tigers, you're making the playoffs. Decent team, good players. Wild card or division, whichever one. The Royals are a you're not, because they're just not a good team, but they're not like the teams at the bottom 4 or the bottom 4. Horrible teams. Milwaukee Brewers. World Series contenders. I think it's gonna be the Milwaukee Brewers and Blue Jays. Literally, they're the 2 best teams in the game right now. There's nothing to say about them. Literally, they just have such a good record with the Blue Jays. Like, it's gonna be a good game. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Angels. They're not in the wild card. They are not. They're just not a good team. Like, the AL West has some of the worst players. Oakland Athletics, you're not. The same thing like the A's, or the Angels, like I just said. These 2 used to be good teams. Now they're Philadelphia Phillies. You're making the playoffs. They're just a decent team, like the Tigers and Astros, and well, Astros are good. Sorry, but I mean, the Astros just make the playoffs every single year and just they always lose. But the Phillies are they're just a good team. They have Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, a bunch of good players. Pittsburgh Pirates, you guys have Andrew McCutchen. That's all. And Paul Skeens. That's all you have. Y'all aren't a good team. Where do I put them in beyond? Yeah, they're a bad team. They're worse than the Oakland Athletics, and that is sad. San Diego Padres. Well, yes, you're making the playoffs. If there was one between, I don't know, and you're making the playoffs, they'd be right there. Texas Rangers, I don't know. If you're wondering why, they're right there in the wild card, but they're below 3rd place, which is where they need to be to get into the playoffs. They're not in the division with the Mariners and Astros. I mean, the Astros and Mariners are just battling with each other. But the Rangers, I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. That's a good decision I just made. Boston Red Sox, same here. I don't know. They're in the wild card. They're in 2nd place right now. The Mariners took the lead against them in the wild card, but they're in 2nd, so I don't know yet. Giants, you fell off. Literally, y'all started off like an 18-2 team. in the first half. Y'all are like a 57 and below team, like 57 and 62. Like, what happened to you guys? Dodgers, you're making the playoffs. Do not know yet if they're gonna make the World Series or if they're a contending team, because they're just not performing like they did last year. Also, I don't like them. Arizona Diamondbacks, be gone. Y'all trade away Eugenio Suarez and Josh Naylor to the Mariners, which I'm happy with because I like both players. But no, it's just y'all weren't that good of a team. I like Corbin Carroll on the D-backs, but they're just not there yet. New York Mets, I think they're gonna make the playoffs, or I don't know yet, because I think they're in the wild card, but they're in third place, so anything could happen. Chicago White Sox, be gone. Same as they're performing on the Rockies level. Minnesota Twins. Aye. Wait, Wisconsin has 2 teams? Oh, why did I never know that? Yo, I just figured this out. Wow, Minnesota has 2 teams. Minnesota Twins, Milwaukee Brewers. That's crazy. Washington, or Seattle just need 2 teams. Nah, they're not making it. They're just not a good team, man. They just trade away they trade away half their team. The Cubs, they're also a World Series contending team. I'm rooting for the Cubs all day, every single day. Like, they're not a slimy team like the Astros. They're a really good team. Like, they got Crow Armstrong, even though I don't like him, and Happ, a bunch of good players. Washington Nationals. You're not. Now, I'm not going to put them in Be Gone because they have improved from the last year. Like, improved by a bunch. Like, it's just wow. Cincinnati Reds. Are they a bad team? I don't know. I'm gonna put them in... I don't know. Nah, you know what? You're not, because I remember they weren't in the wild card last time I checked. Seattle Mariners. Now, I am not just picking sides with my team, but I literally do think they are a World Series contending team. 2 AL teams, 2 National League teams. The Seattle Mariners are on a 7-game winning streak now, and they're facing against another team that they're gonna sweep most likely. That's gonna be a back-to-back-to-back sweep. That would put them at a 10-game winning streak. They're on fire right now, and that's my list for right now. I think it's like August 12th right now. Yeah, this is gonna be my list, and I'll see you guys in the next video.